Sin. Yeah. Check it. Yeah. Look. Heavyweight, this the heavyweight. Heavyweight, this the heavyweight. Heavyweight, this the heavy.
Addiction is people running from things. It's not running to things. You see somebody smoking crack, it's not the crack, it's pain. You see somebody drinking too much, it's not the drink, it's pain. You see people in pain, they run this stuff. That's what addiction is. The inability to cope with an emotional feeling that's hit you in the chest and it hurts. So what do? You retreat to something that helps you deal and cope with the pain. You manage it through substances, through addictions, and through alternative methods. I'm saying to you, addiction isn't the issue. Addiction is the lack and the inability to resolve internal problems and pain in your life. Let me help you resolve those pains. I ain't worried about the alcohol. I'm not worried about the sex addiction. I'm not worried about the gambling. I'm not even worried about your lying. There's all kinds of things people do to overcome pain. But the thing you have to do is not focus on the outcome. Don't focus on what they ran to. Focus what they're running from. So I don't care what you're doing. I care where you came from. What caused you to think smoking crack was okay? What caused you to make thinking drinking is okay? What caused you to think all this other stuff is okay? It's not. There's something inside of you that hurts. And until you fix it, there's no drug, there's no drink, there's no third party that's gonna make it go away. You gotta deal with your stuff, man. And that's what we're here to do, deal with our stuff. That's why you on planet Earth, to deal with your stuff, man. You gotta get your stuff together, full stop.
Yo, what up, YouTube? Welcome to Sinn-Take, man. My name is Jay Sin, coming back with another one, man. Y'all already know the Most High done woke us up today. Let's take this opportunity to be great this morning. You know what I'm saying? Look at this, man. It's beautiful as hell out here. It's freezing. You know, it's below 2 degrees out here. It's negative 2 degrees. So I'm freezing just having this door open. But either way, I'm up, I'm winning. The Most High tapped me this morning. So listen, I'm gonna take advantage of the opportunity. Y'all make sure y'all do the same, you know what I'm saying? For real, man. But I had to show y'all that clip from Andre Norman, man. Shout out to Andre Norman. Stay dropping gems, stay dropping knowledge, stay putting us on, man. Go follow him on Instagram whenever y'all get a chance, man, because that's exactly what we doing. We dealing with our shit. And we know it hurt. You know what I'm saying? On this journey, it hurt. It hurt to not be able to eat how you want to eat, you know, do what you want to do, live how you want to live. But listen, bro, if we don't handle our shit now, and guess what, bro? It's going to be even more painful down the line. If we don't handle our shit now, it's going to be more painful down the line because you're going to look back and all that potential you had, all that opportunity you had, you know, all of the chances that you had gonna be gone. And you know what? You just gonna be, you know, old. You're gonna be just depleted. You're gonna be low energy. You're gonna be resentful. You're gonna be full of regret. You're gonna be mad. Why you think there's so many mad people, bro? You know what I'm saying? Because they never dealt with their shit. And because of that, they grow to not only hate themselves, but they hate a lot of people that's living in their truth, living in their light, accomplishing their goals, accomplishing their dreams, and living how they always wanted to live because they dealt with the problems that we had. It's just like Andre Norman said, bro. Listen, bro, we here to deal with our problems. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody have them, but you just don't let that shit just fester. You know, it's painful. You know, a lot of people don't want to go through it because it's so uncomfortable. But listen, bro, we have to continue this work. We have to stay on this journey. We must continue to elevate. We must find out who we are, bro, because if you don't know who you are and you continue to follow in the footsteps of people that's around you, follow in the footsteps of what society wants you to be, follow in the footsteps of what these demons trying to push you towards, then guess what, bro? You ain't gonna never figure out nothing, bro. You gonna be living in the shadows, man. And in the shadows, bro, listen, anything could happen in that shit. Because you not in your truth, you not in your light, you not on your purpose, you not doing the things that you were sent here for, bro. So you in them shadows, bro. And now when we done been in the shadows, you know, and it sucks. It sucks. It ain't fun. You know, you just think you having fun. You know, you just think you need these things, these addictions, bro. Listen, dog, that's what it is, man. It's a lot of time we just think about the action of what we doing, but we not thinking about why we doing that shit. We not getting to the pain. We not getting to the core issues, bro. And as soon as you get down to the core issues of why, you think about why you do what you do, what drove you to do the things that you do, and then you begin to figure out and kind of decipher some of those problems. But you gotta get to the root issue, and we get into the root issue of everything over here so we can move forward. You know what I mean? That's the main goal, is to deal with our shit, heal and move forward. We wanna heal more than anything. But if we continue to do the same shit that's causing us pain, then how the fuck we gonna heal? How we gonna heal if we continue to live how we was living and do the things that's causing us pain, that's making us mad, that's making us angry, that's making us resentful? You know what I'm saying? Like, anytime you in that vibration, you gonna wanna do more damage to yourself. You gonna wanna get away. You gonna wanna dip deeper into those substances. You know what I'm saying? You gonna wanna drink more to fight that pain. You gonna wanna do more drugs to fight that pain. You gonna wanna take your mind off it through sex, through fapping and pornography to block that pain. But it's only temporary, and that's what we had to learn here, bro. It's only temporary. It only lasts for whatever time that it do, and before you know it, you feeling just as much pain as you felt before you did it. You know what I'm saying? That problem is still gonna be there. Those issues is still gonna be there. That pain is still gonna be there until you find out how to deal with it like a man. You know what I'm saying? Until you find how to deal with it in a healthy manner. The ways that that society tend to deal with their traumas, their pains, and all of that shit is not healthy. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, they turn to social media. They want to watch people all day so they could block out their own issues. They not living in their present to block that pain. You know what I mean? People do that, through food. They gonna eat as much as they can and all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because they get a dopamine release from all of that to block that pain. You gonna be chasing hoes. You're gonna be out in the club. You're gonna be out in the crowd and do all of that shit. Following the crowd and doing what they doing to block that pain. Because once you doing shit, when you in the midst of what everybody else is doing, you're not focused on yourself. That's what you gotta understand, bro, because everybody is doing the same shit. Everybody is in this vibration. Everybody is on this frequency. So it's like, hey, it's like, what am I doing wrong? That's what you're gonna think, because everybody else is doing it, bro. But at the end of the day, you still gotta understand that your pain don't get solved like that. Your pain don't get solved like that. That's why I say, bro, when you really start to wake up, you isolate yourself. Because you to your own thoughts, you get to reflect and you get to heal. You get to figure out what happened and why it happened and how can you fix it. So not only are you just sitting there thinking, you may think about the problems, you may think about the past, but your mind will eventually go into how you can fix these problems in a healthy way. And that's what we want to continue to do. We want to do things in a healthy way, a healthy manner that's not doing more damage and putting more scars on us, because we don't need no more scars. We done got enough war wounds. Let's not inflict more pain on ourselves that's going to give us more war wounds out here, bro. It's time to heal. It's time to heal no matter what. And if there's motherfuckers around that ain't trying to heal with you, then leave them alone. If motherfuckers ain't trying to elevate with you, then leave them alone. If motherfuckers not on what you own, then leave them alone, because it's all about healing so we could get to the next level, so we could be on our purpose, so we could get closer to the Most High, so we could live in our light and do the things that we supposed to do. Not what they want us to do, not what this person want us to do, not what society want us to do, not what the government want us to do. No, we gonna do what the Most High sent us here to do. And deep down, you know what that is. Deep down, you know what that is, bro. But if this pain just eating away at your ass and you letting these and you trying to mask it with these addictions, bro, then you never gonna get to where you trying to get to, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because listen, dog, that's always gonna stand in the way. It's always gonna stand in the way. And that's the shit that a lot of this world has groomed us for. You know, from pharmaceutical medicines to the food to the things that we watch on these phones, that we watch on this TV. All of it is just ways to keep us away from our truth. All of it. All of it is a distraction to keep us away from who we really are, to keep us from knowing who we really are, to keep us away from our true identity, bro. Period. So as soon as you start to unplug from that shit, bro, listen, I'm telling you, bro, it's like a baby just being born and then his eyes starting to crack open and they really starting to see that light. You know what I mean? Because they was in the womb, man. Listen, that's what we doing, bro. We out the womb. You know what I mean? Now it's time for us to wake up and deal with our shit. You know, period. First and foremost, we not running from nothing, bro. Like I told you the other day, we ain't ducking no more fades because it more so hurt us when we do that. We know that it just hurt us the more that we duck our problems, we coat our problems, we hide our problems, bro. It just hurt us in the long run. You know, and once you have this understanding, listen, bro, not only will you deal with things with yourself, but guess what? This is what I noticed. I noticed that if there's anything in my life that I need to take care of, I do it immediately. If it's something that needs to get paid, I do it immediately. I don't wait. You know, if it's something that I just know that I just gotta you know what, I should just handle this right now. I don't want to put it off to the side because I may forget it, you know, or I may not have it then. I don't want to do that. It's like, bro, like how you start to deal with your own issues, that start to pour out into your real life and you just handle everything as soon as possible. And that's the best thing that you can do, bro, because it's another thing that's just off your plate, off your mind until the next time. But either way, it's paid. Either way, it's done. Either way, you productive. Either way, bro, you get to move forward in your life. You know what I'm saying? Period. And can't nobody ever say that you ain't on top of your game. Can't nobody ever say that you don't be handling business. And you know, you do that first and foremost with yourself. When people look at you and they see how far you came, how much you grown, they gonna know not to play with you. They gonna know to show you respect. Because guess what? They can see that you respect yourself now. You know what I'm saying? Your energy will say it all, bro. Your appearance will say it all. Your vibration will say it all. Your confidence will say it all, bro. So everything that you do with yourself, listen, it will pour out and it will be, it's like a reflection. It will reflect off of you. Your energy, your strength, everything about you, and you will be able to see that in your reflection and everybody else will be able to see it too. They can feel it. They could feel it. A lot of people, bro, they out here, they want respect, they want this and they want that, but they don't give that same energy, that same power to themselves. And anytime you don't give that power to yourself to where, guess what, bro, I'm gonna work on me, I'm gonna fix me, and and all of that shit. If you don't do that, bro, and you walking around still holding in all of this pain, you know what I mean? You hiding shit, you addicted to shit, you letting this world get to you, you not respecting yourself, then the world won't respect you. Nobody else around you will respect you. You know what I mean? And then you just gonna keep getting the same outcome. You know what I mean? And that's what people don't understand. You're going to get the same outcome until you learn how to look in that mirror and deal with your problems. Don't focus on the things that you are doing. Just like Andre Norman said, don't focus on the addiction. Don't focus on all of that shit. Focus on why. This is the year. This is the time to focus on why and get down to those core issues, get down to the root cause and fix it. Heal it. This is a time of healing. You know what I mean? If you don't heal, you can forget about everything else. If you still, mad about something, if you still struggling with something, if you still going through something, like, listen, bro, understand, just try to figure out what it is and how I can get through it. What it is and how I could get through it. Really sit down. If you are around people all the time and you never got no time to think to yourself, you never gonna do it. You never gonna do it. So find some time to get by yourself, be by yourself for a little bit, isolate from the world and from what's going on, You know what I'm saying? And block out some of that noise and figure this out. And I'm telling you, that's gonna be the best decision you ever made. I had to go through it. But guess what though? That's another one of my tools, bro. Anytime I start getting into a certain space, I will know that I need to sit. I need to sit down and I need to be by myself for a little bit so I can figure it out. You know, ain't nothing wrong with hibernating for a little bit. Ain't nothing wrong with isolating for a little bit. Ain't nothing wrong with just cutting off the outside noise just so you could figure out things and be to your own thoughts and be to your own feelings, bro. You know, these feelings and being emotional, I know being emotional gets a bad rap sometimes, but guess what, bro? It's all about how you handle that shit. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody telling you can't feel sad. Ain't nobody telling you that you can't be mad. Ain't nobody telling you that you can't feel down and nothing like that. No, listen, bro, that's why I tell you, let those feelings flow through you. It's just how you handle that shit. And we got to continue to handle shit like grown ass men instead of, you know, pushing our problems out into the world, out into our families, out on our kids, out in our relationships, out in our jobs. Nah, bro, that is immature. You know, but we on some grown man shit, bro. Listen, we got to keep this shit going and we got to continue to handle our shit. And that's my word, man. My name Jason, the Sinn-Take. Holla at y'all later, man. Peace.
First I'ma get on my grind, then second stop wasting my time on shit less important. If ain't about money, I'm going the other direction. And third, I'ma do what I gotta to eat. Fourth, I'ma sew up the streets. Fifth, I'ma never quit dropping this heat. So as long as I'm breathing, you better get used to me. Sixth, I'ma get